Welcome to Madison and Camp Randall Stadium. Always rowdy, always ready to support the Badgers. They've been getting ready for this game since the early morning. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into this snake pit of an environment just trying to get out alive. This will be fun, as we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 19th ranked team in the land, the Wisconsin Badgers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Badgers will kick it away and get this game going. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Offense getting set. It's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's tackled after the catch.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Boy, the defense misses out on an opportunity to get off of the field. They got the offense to third down, and they just weren't able to prevent them from converting.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Takes the handoff. It's Miller. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down play coming up for this offense. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Alabama.
Second down after that previous play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Only out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Dropping back, it's Milrow. And it's caught. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Returner tackle right there. That's what will start the drive. First down here for this offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. We're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Now it's second down here. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. The tackle is made just a short gain after the completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. Back to pass. It's Van Dyke. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And that big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to about the 36.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
A great call by the defensive coordinator bringing the linebacker from Wisconsin on the blitz, and he gets home for the sack. And boy, they have had as many linebackers over the years as maybe anybody in college football with the ability to rush the quarterback and come up with big sacks like this.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. They'll take a deep shot. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. He'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
BAT is good. They jump in front 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. You start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. To throw, it's Van Dyke. Quick completion to the tight end. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Chris, you can see when the offensive line does their job and gives this quarterback time to throw, you're going to see plays like this and first downs for the Badgers offense. They've had some good ones over the years. Very efficient. Of course, Russell Wilson is the name that stands out, but they've had others. Scott Tolzien, Darrell Bevel, Jim Sorgi, Brooks Bollinger. Some good quarterback play that always seems to make the right decision.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Rips off a big gain. Finally tackled at the 46.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Back to throw. It's Van Dyke. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Third down upcoming after that completion. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it again. Defense is coming after him. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. And that one is no good. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Chris, you and I were on the field in warm-ups. We saw this guy hit a 62-yarder that hit the crossbar and actually went over. So we know that he has the leg to make this kick. I just don't think he got enough on it.
And the running back takes the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Getting set. Here's second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. Third and long from the 42. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Scanning the field. It's Milrow. Quick throw, catch made. Breaks a tackle into the clear. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
After the huge play, they're pounding on the door. It's 1st and goal at the 3. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Their first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Defense getting very heavy here, looking to stuff the run. Oh, looks like the defense jumped offside there. If that's the case, this will be a first down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. It's a QB sneak. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Alabama.
Nice safe call here for the touchdown. The quarterback does a nice job of just kind of waiting to find the crease behind that center and guard. Found it, got low, and found the end zone.
With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
0.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And the returner is brought down. Wisconsin offense back out on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Caught over the middle. It's Green. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
Boy, nice throw here by this Wisconsin quarterback. Good route by the receiver and a first down for the Badgers. And when Wisconsin can throw the football to complement their running game, they're a very dangerous offense to deal with.
And looking to throw now on first down. Pressure is coming. And they've got him for a sack. That'll be the final play of this opening quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Alabama 14, Wisconsin 0.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. To the air, it's Van Dyke. The pocket breaking down. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage, looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown. Tide.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Lining up to try the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
That makes the score Alabama 21, Wisconsin 0.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Back to throw. It's Van Dyke. Receiver makes the grab. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. And the Badgers will send their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. It's a low punt. Won't travel very far. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. Takes the returner out of play. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? And there's the handoff. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They'll try the right side on the toss. Oh, there's the stiff arm. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years, Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Gets into space at the 50. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart into position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
A completion sets up a 2nd down play. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Bama. This offense really clicking.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
28, Wisconsin, 0.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? He hands it off from the gun. Tackle at the 35, good enough for a 1st down.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. From the shotgun, handoff inside, and he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the 1st down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
This one is out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab behind the line, it's Haynes. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to throw. It's Milroe. Throwing for his running back. And the ball is hauled in. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Here's the handoff. Breaking free at midfield. An explosive play. They finally got him, but at the 40. Just pounding away for another big gain, Kirk. You wonder if this defense is beginning to lose its will a little bit.
I think they are losing their will. You can tell by the way they're tackling. It's been a very impressive performance by this offense and by this running back. You got to believe they're just looking to add to this lead with yet another touchdown.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Handoff to the back. Gets some space around the 30. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. First down, looking to throw the football. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to scramble now.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Alabama now operating in the red zone.
42 Spider. Basic.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
The tied offense line up here on 1st and goal. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Extra point splits the uprights. Now they get set to kick it away.
Number 14. Set to kick it away.
He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. And the completion made. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
2nd down after that short completion. Dropping back. It's Van Dyke. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice 1st down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the 1st half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
Here's a 1st and 10 play.
Here we go.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Quick throw to the left side. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. That's a big play. Moves the ball down inside the 30. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Grab down the middle. It's Pauling. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to 1st down yardage yet. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. He missed it. Field goal, no good. And that sums up the game so far. Minute's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the 2nd half. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down play coming up. To the air, it's Van Dyke. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and it's almost picked off and changed for their first interception today. Going to set up 3rd down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Makes a quick grab. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Looking to throw again. The tight end has got it. He'll go down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that 1st down.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's Anthony. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up 2nd down. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Looking downfield, it's Van Dyke. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
On the double.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Got space looking for the end zone here. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Well, anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, and try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
No problem with the BAT right down the middle. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Returner goes out of bounds.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. On the run, it's Young. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass, it's Milroe. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Finds just enough space and makes the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Law. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or fade? The pass is intercepted. Can he take it all the way? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
On first down, it's play action. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, that one's picked off.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. There's the handoff. Throws a stiff arm. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Looking to throw. It's Milroe. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again, somehow catches a break on this tip ball that this one was an interception. He better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the second and third option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead he gets that first down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the back now goes in motion. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he dumps it off to the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Second down.
It's second down after that completion.
691, Gators Farm. 42 Spider. 4-2 Razor.
Here comes a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Gonna run it. It's Young. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Milroe. Caught quickly. And he's got some room to work. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion.
Spider. Black 24. Black 24. Pilot.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. He's going to take off here. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Yankee blue.
Linebackers making some adjustments now.
Easy.
Takes the toss, heads to his right. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Alabama. And the route is on. They just keep feeding the running back the rock, and they cannot stop him. Another touchdown for him.
This running back is having a career game here today. And, you know, the defense, they've had the entire first half, halftime, to try to come up with some adjustments. Nothing that they are coming up with is working. If I'm this offense, continue to give this back more chances.
And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Pass not complete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
2nd down after the incompletion. Dropping back, it's Van Dyke. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of confidence.
To the wide.
Flag brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And the ball is picked off. Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway.
And they'll take over. First and 10.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Play action here on first down. Gets rid of it on the move. Almost intercepted, falls incomplete, but a risky attempt there. Would have been his second pick today.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Looking for a gap. It's Miller. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed with the defense flying to the football.
Brought down. And the third down coming.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert the third and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's running out of time here. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And it's fair caught near the 3-yard line. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Oh, and it's dropped by an excellent defensive player. A chance at a takeaway. Got away from it. Don't see that often.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series. Almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care.
Second down play coming up for this offense.
29 Philly.
Looking to pass. It's Van Dyke. Bringing pressure. Down he goes. A sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th, but they can't convert this third down.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Alabama 42, Wisconsin 7.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Snags a quick throw.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Slide 22. Slot Raven.
Using his legs. It's Young. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. Scanning the field, it's Milrow. Looking for his big tight end. And he's got it. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Ball handed off. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
Running a quarterback sneak here.
I don't blame him to go with a quarterback sneak here to try to pick up just enough yards for the first down. But, hey, man, give credit to that defense. They did not budge at all. They kept him short of the first down.
Second and goal for the offense.
Get set, get set.
And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, tied. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
But they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Off target with a throw, incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
It's a quick grab.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
fourth down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
And the Badgers will bring their punt team on the field now. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. The punt will bounce and go out of bounds. They'll spot it near the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab behind the line. It's Miller. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Looking downfield, it's Milrow. And here comes a deep shot. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. On the return, it's Williams. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return.
Take over 1st and 10.
And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Makes a quick catch. Goes down after making the grab. Picks up a few yards, but it's short of the first down marker. That completion makes it 2nd and short. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out his scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. It's a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8 coming up.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Now they'll run it on the toss. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
I love it. 3rd down, the way this back is running, just keep feeding him the football, and he's going to come through for it. And he does here at a critical moment in his football game in the 4th quarter. Nice job.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. The back in motion now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Young. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Gain of 9. Second down coming up.
A completion makes it second down.
Yankee blue. Yankee blue. Here we go.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
You know, the thing that's really stood out today for this offense has been the balance. You know, they've gotten some yardage out of the running back. He's done his job. The offensive line is protected and given the quarterback a chance to be able to throw the football. He's been able to throw the football into the end zone. Now they're just looking to put on the finishing touches to win the game.
29 Philly.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
A gain makes it second and medium.
In blue.
Tight end goes in motion. And the single back takes the handoff. Running with purpose. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
On the ready.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Got a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
So this team is beginning to stack wins now against really high-quality opposition. You wonder what the ceiling for this group is.
Yeah, I think you're right. This is a football team right now that's playing with a lot of confidence. I like the way that they are progressing. We'll just have to see how far they can continue to progress and where it'll take them.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.